Hey guys, gonna try to put together another video for you here. Try to do the whole challenge track. I know some of you guys who, like Roy, just a farmer dude. Well, you are a farmer dude in real life, but we're gonna make sure that you're not just a farmer in War Commander. So, all right, I've restarted here, so we got the challenge track ready to go. Load up on your shock missiles. So don't have it. Even if you don't have your missile silo maxed out yet, if you do, you can hold 15 shocks. But if you don't have any other missiles, make sure you're full of just shocks. Okay, at least for this round. So here we go with the one. And I think everybody's got. Mine is elite. You don't have to worry about having the elite harbinger, but mine is elite. So, but it will still work just as good for what you need to. So we're going to bring that around here, and here's where we start with our missiles. And watch out too, because I've been noticing that sometimes it'll shock something you don't expect it to, but it won't shock something you expect it to. So make sure it's got, see how we got the back one here, but it didn't shock this one. So just make sure it has that little shock symbol above the turret that you need to take out. So let me bring this guy back. But it got lucky, I guess. I don't know why it shocked that one. But it's got a decent range on it. And the only thing in here that's going to be able to hit the Harbinger is these turrets. So we get rid of these three here to start. Alright, and we'll toss out a couple more shocks here, because I got one here and one here. Where's he going? Where's he going? I don't know why he must have clicked off somewhere here. Alright, so we'll just leave him there so he doesn't get hit. Drop these two missiles here. Now Kixeye says that these shocks are supposed to last 12 seconds. I think they last a little bit longer, to be totally honest with you. At least that's what I've noticed. But you've got time to get through and go ahead and hit them once you shock them. So this is our last one here, so I'll go ahead and bring in my aces and put Ruby on. But you've got a shock here, dude. What are you doing? There we go. Alright, and Ruby's on, and and with challenge 1, no damage whatsoever. Remember, after every base, refill your shocks. So yeah, load up on res and thorium so you can have all the shocks you need before each time you go through it. So all right, there we go. So there's one. And I'm not going to even break the video. I'm going to go right to a 2 because I did not take any damage whatsoever. All right, I'll head right over to the 2. But, of course, what do we need to do? We need to make missiles. I don't remember how many I use. What I use, 1, 2, 3, 4, but still. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And we go right into the 2. Okay. Now the nice thing about 2, 3, and 4, they are not one-hit bases. All right. So if you get into a little bit of trouble, or oops, take Ruby off, or whatnot, or you get out of place, you can go ahead and end the attack. I think they're an hour and a half each one, so you got plenty of time to finish them out. Like I say, you get in a little bit of trouble, go ahead and exit out of that too. 1 and 5 are one-hit bases, but you don't have to worry about 1, 5, yeah. But I'll show you. It's not real difficult. You just got to take your time. And the one-hit bases, that's the nice thing about Kixeye. One of the good things they do. And the one-hit bases, they give you plenty of time to get it done. And my wife's laughing at me because of my little hiccup there. I'm drinking. I just got done eating. I'm trying to talk and eat at the same time. Well, got a little bit of acid indigestion coming up, or as the Italians like to say, as you do. Alright, go ahead and knock these 3 out because they're close. But now we can actually go ahead and here on this flak. And the hunter here. Now I do like to end the attack once I get it up a little ways so that I can come in from the front. Just so I'm staying out of range of everything else. That's one thing I like to do. So, and of course it shows its distance. But you gotta hover over what you want it. There we go, almost there. Alright, now I'll go ahead and shock this one here. In the center, we'll back up a little bit. Alright, and we'll go hit that. And I believe that I can do this one too without getting hit. Of course, watch. Oh, why am I freezing up? Okay, I'm back. I had to stop it. I don't know, maybe I was just getting too much data from the recording. Alright, so we're back here though. Like I said, we took this out back here. Alright, now up front. So we'll deploy off to the right. So what we'll do first is we'll go ahead and shock this hunter. Right there. Okay. And we'll go ahead and deploy. Whoops, wrong one. Wrong one. Okay, now it's hit. Now look at that. We even got that one. So we can go up and hit this. So I said watch for the shocks. Get this one behind. And I'm still running really slow, which is beginning to piss me off. I'm not sure. Okay, we can go ahead and do this. And we'll drop another one on these two here. And we go ahead and hit this one. Alright, and we got the hunters. I've noticed these hunters, it usually only hits one, but alright, come over and get these two flaks here. Okay, hit the front one. Alright, this hunter right here, hit that, and it seems to get both of them. So I want to try, because I think I have. That happened to me once, but if you try to center it on them, it'll only get the back one, it'll leave the front one not shocked. Alright, once we finish this one here, we have taken out all the anti-air. We go ahead and put Ruby on, press your R, and then bring out your aces. And I'll take care of that because there's nothing else that's going to shoot at your high air. And yeah, it's surprising. Your aces will hit these jets flying around. So you don't have to worry about that. So that's 1 and 2. No damage at all. I could, retreat the Harbinger, but what the heck. It's no big deal. Looks like whatever's taxing my CPU is not taxing it. See, it took that aircraft right out. So, yeah, just go ahead and deploy your aces with Ruby on, or fire at will. Either one will work. There we go. So there's number 2. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and break the video here when we're done. I'm going to put each base on a different video. That might have been the problem. I was just trying to record too much data. But there we go. No damage. And no damage. Alright. I'll be right back with number 3. Alright. Here we are back with the number 3. Oh, first things first, I didn't do when I was down. My bad. Missiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and fill up on all your shocks. Biggest thing to remember on your shock missiles is launch a shock missile first. Don't get too close with your air or even ground. I'm going to show you here in the 3 or the 4. You can do it with ground as well. But yeah, let the missile work, then come in and try to make sure, like I said, you see the shock symbol above the turret you're trying to shock. If you don't see that, launch another missile. So I have noticed sometimes it doesn't shock what you want it to, but it shocks what you don't. So, okay, The only thing we have to worry about here are the guys. So first thing we want to do is draw everybody out. So Ruby off. Now here you got to watch out for the harvesters. So grab control of your Darkstorm. And as the harvesters get closer, move your Darkstorm out so they don't. Nope, I don't want to get too close to the Overwatches there. You can move your Darkstorm around to make sure that these guys are covered. Back him up a little bit. Bring it back around. There you go. And once all the harvesters are gone, we'll retreat our tune because we still got the anti-air here. Okay, an easy way. This is where I bring Braden in. Actually, if you noticed, I had Braden from number 1, but I brought him out with the main tune as well. Once he's gone, I'll go ahead and bring Braden in. Back him all the way down into the corner. Right there. Guys will come out after him. We'll retreat, and then right away we'll go ahead and deploy the main tune. And then boom, bada boom, bada boom, start shooting the guys. We'll have to do it twice, just because they don't take them all out. But that's all right. We'll retreat. Actually, I suppose I could put them in separate squads here. I should have broken my main tune up, but I could have had Braden in there as well. And then just have the main tune sitting here as these guys come in. So there's a thought for you. You know, you don't have to bring the full tune in. Just a bigger portion of it. And they'll be sitting here and they'll shoot them as soon as they get here. So, but I didn't break it up, so I have to do it this way. Until they get close, retreat, deploy, and it'll take them all out. There we go. So now we can go ground or air. I did this with ground last time, and it seemed to work. So, but we'll come all the way over. Oops, that's right. Why is my Darkstorm not moving? There it goes. Alright, so we've got Overwatches here, Overwatches here, and here's a couple rails. But for starters, oh, that's right, my bad. For starters, we need to take out the Jammer. Another reason for Braden. Braden will take some damage, but usually on this base alone, it's about 3 minutes, give or take. Watch out for these helos over here. So once you give them over the corner, wait till the helos turn around because they'll shoot at them. But you will get pinged by a hunter missile in the back. The way they have the two of them back here. This one here and this one here. The way they're set up, you can't outrun both of them. So you will get pinged. But wait till the helos are out of the way. Come in, get ready to retreat him. So as he retreats, get him out of there. Good. Now we can use our shocks. So bring our tune over here. And what we can do is shock these guys. And then of course we're going to shock these two here, and then we can just walk our way up. Like I said, you know, you got time. You've got time after the shock missile hits to go ahead and, you know, get into place. There, see, centered it up, shocked really well. So bring these over here. And then as I make my way up, I'm going to want to shock this one here. Then I can actually start making my way up. I'm pressing my A button, you know, for attack. So it will go wherever you, as far as you click, but it will attack anything in its path. We did get that one too, but we need another shock missile on this guy. So let's go up here like this. Oops, shit. Okay, looks like we're going to need one on that back rail there too, so that's fine. Here, hit that guy. We'll come over this way. Because after this, now it's all anti-air, and we got a couple rail guns in the back here. But once we finish, okay, that guy's shocked. Now we can come over this way again. if you don't get too far ahead of yourself, the Darkstorm will keep you protected from those helos as well. So you don't have to worry about taking damage from them as they come in. There we go, perfect. Alright, like I said, we got the 2 rails back here, so I'm just going to come right there. And I think this will shock both, well, at least I hope it will. We'll find out for sure. But keep yourself set back. You don't want to get too close, take any residual damage from the... Yep, shocked them both. So now you can actually just A and click all the way back, and it'll just, like I said, it attacks anything in its path to get to the spot where you clicked. No damage. Absolutely no damage. Slow and steady wins the race. Unless she cries harder. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and pause it here and we'll go with number 4. Alright, so like I showed you how to take out the missile jam with Braden, and you're going to get pinged a little bit. Here we go. 2 minutes, 59 seconds. So I wanted to throw that in there real quick. So start repair. Free repair. How about that? Alright. I will send him down to this 4 that I'm at. I don't know if I use him in the 4 now. Let me check real quick. No, actually, this is just more shocks and ground, so I really don't need Braden. Here's where you just gotta take your time. And also these big tanks here that will take your Darkstorm aura out, they can be shocked. They can be shocked as well. So that's where we got to. Oh, what's ready? So we go ahead and fill up our shock missiles here. Like I said, slow, steady, no Ruby on ground. Like I said, I use the A button, but I try to keep the platoon as close together as possible to get the maximum usage of the Darkstorm aura. And, oh, I got to show you what my tune is anyway, don't I? Alright, hang on, I'll show you what my main tune is. And I even use it for the main track as well. So I have my Darkstorm, okay? I have 2 controllers. My Destroyer, my Shadow Sarkis, I've got 2 Absolvers, and 3 Aggressors. Okay. Well, here we go into 4. Now keep in mind, this is not a one-hit base. You get an hour and a half. So if you run into trouble, you can always, like say if you miss one of these tanks, and he gets your Darkstorm aura, and the attack, come back in, get resituated. No jammer you have to worry about, so your shock missiles will work right away. I like to try to come in from the left. That's where I start. Of course, I'm military, so you know, left. It's always the left foot first. So, but you do need to be careful if they start coming in. Oops, these 2 here might want to try to hit you, so that's what I say. Shock missile, shock, shock, shock. This is one of those, you can still remember past events where it was always about the shock missile, always about the shock missile. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. Alright, so before we get too close, we'll go ahead and shock these 2 guys right here. Hopefully that should get both of these. We do have a railgun back here and an Overwatch back here too, so not a problem, but we want to try to get these shocked. Alright, it did. Oh my gosh, I got everything but that railgun, or that Overwatch there, but we'll get the tank first. I can start moving in. Don't get too close. We don't want that tank to start coming in until he's shocked. Alright, now we can start moving in. We'll shock these guys over here, and then I want to shock this Overwatch back here. Okay, there goes that tank. We got another tank back here. Hopefully that'll shock with that Overwatch. Alright, here, this one. So we'll shock the Overwatch and hopefully that tank as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
My wife just made peach cobbler for dessert after lunch. Oh, wonderful, absolutely wonderful. So we'll go through. And the thing is, keep your shock missiles up, even if you got to use another one or whatever. If something comes unshocked, end attack, whatever you got to do. All right, so we need to get that tank out of there. Oh, I did get hit by those. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, it happens. All right, tank's gone. Okay, now we got another tank back here. We can shock that. We got all these guys. I need to shock these over here too, so I can start moving over just a little bit. Oh, tank's after me, but he's going to get shocked. Yes, he did. Good. All right, cool. There's another one right there. So I want to shock all those guys. Oh, got it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, you pissed me off. So I made an oopsie here, but that's okay. That's where I'm using my absolvers. I didn't have anything on defend, so I just used my absolvers to take everything out here. Let the rest of the tune do its job. And we got to come back and get this tank before he decides he wants to get us again. All right, so now let's come back here to the main tune. Okay, now. Oh, okay. I'm going to shock over here. We'll get back on track. That's the one thing. If you do get shot at and your tune is not on defend, they'll suicide after whatever shot at them. And that's what just happened to me. So when I got that one done, okay, we got these 5 in the back. But let me go ahead, and this one over here. Let me go ahead and get this one taken care of first. Oh, please. With cream on the peach cobbler. Woohoo! I know y'all jealous. I know it. I can hear it. I can hear it. All right, now we can go ahead and start taking these guys out with shock missiles. So, well, at least if you do get in trouble, you can, like I said, end attack. Or like I just took my 2 absolvers and started going out and hitting all the anti-ground stuff. So here we got these 2. So we'll drop another missile on these 2 here. And then we can just start going. I was too busy worried about that stupid tank. And I got too close to one of them overwatches. Alright, so all of our anti-ground is shocked. But still, even with the little bit that I did take, I should still have free repair. One absolver might be more than 5 minutes, but we'll find out here, so, okay. Not perfect, but I'm glad you saw the oopsies so I could show you what to do. Or, like I said, if you start freaking out, hit end attack. Just hit end attack. All right, so I didn't get anything here, right? No. So I'll just go ahead and move up to this 5. And we'll let him go back to the base here. I'll show you what kind of damage we got. I don't think I took too much, though. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to go probably 1 or 2 at a time. Dark Storm, and they might be a little bit more than 5 minutes, but once he gets here, I'll show it to you. So, guess that was supposed to happen. Last time, I don't think I took any damage in there, but that's okay. Show you what to do if it happens. But for the most part, guys, I know you guys that just say you're farmers and stuff. Just end attack. If that happens, end attack, and then get yourself back into position to go back through it again. And even when you end attack, if you've already used a few missiles, fill up on your missiles. So 1 coin, if I wanted to use that 1 coin. If not, look at that, 8 minutes, 54 seconds. So not too bad. Let me go ahead and get rid of maybe the Destroyer and the Darkstorm. Nope. Then I'm going to have to get rid of one of my absolvers there, right? Yep, start repair, speed up. Okay. So I didn't get into too much trouble, thank goodness. But I guess I am glad it happened. Okay, there's my tune. Boom, boom. All right, I'll be back with 5. Okay, guys, here we are, number 5 and final challenge base. This one can pretty much use your controllers. I'm going to show you how. Once you start getting down here, shock missiles will work. Last time I did it, I didn't refill my shocks, but I want to show you right now. Let this guy get out of the way. All right, now we're going to come around and start it basically at the, so much at the, what you would call, I guess, the top or back. So there we go. And you know, he's inside the aura. Why does he fire? Kick side. Well, we'll screw you any way we can. You know, we don't know how that goes. All right, so let's get him up. Let's get our tune button here, and we start walking along with the controllers. Here's another one. Now this is a one-hit base, so you can't exit if you get in trouble. Get yourself in position. All right. And we'll go ahead and select our controllers. Now, you see right here, you got Overwatches here. You need to be careful with this one. Got this one. So if we hit in here, it'll take that out. But first, we'll go ahead and do this. Because you got these guys in here that are going to want to try to trip you up a little bit. All right. Okay, good. Now we got a railgun back here, a railgun right here. The rest is all anti-air. So yeah, if you get lucky and a guy comes at you and the controllers fire, that's awesome because look, you know, it takes stuff out. So sometimes you can time that right. But if we go ahead and come in here and take this overdrive, it should take care of this railgun here. So what I want to do is, once again, put everything on defend, controllers, actually can hit right, all right, this right here, support turret. You can see it's red. Want to line up with that, and that's what we want to hit, and I'll take care of this railgun in the corner without it firing. There it goes there. All right, now here, you want to hit, try to line yourself in line as it's going to fire. That should take care of that railgun there. Perfect. So now we can just take our whole platoon, get it lined up to come down this way. See, here we might need a shock missile on this guy. Might need a shock missile over here too, but let's get a little bit closer, not too much. We'll clear out what's up here. We're getting kind of close now, almost in range. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and hit this one, and this one. And we'll see where that takes us. All right, that one, this one, and we didn't get our railgun shot, but that's okay. Alrighty, and then this one here. This railgun got shocked, that didn't, but that's okay. We'll come down the side here. Alright, I'll go ahead and shock that other railgun right here. And we can make our way down. We're on this next row here. That shock, this is, oh, I missed one. I missed an Overwatch. Okay, so, you know, it happens on purpose. Alright, now we got a railgun here, we got down here, so this is fine. Shock. I saw that one railgun was actually shooting at my absolver up front. I guess I was too close. Well, that'll teach me, won't it? Okay, once these are shocked down here, they're not shocked. I just, see, you gotta watch. So It's not working for some reason. A little closer here and get rid of that railgun. Yep, see, a little close for the Overwatch. Now it's shocked. Nope, that railgun didn't shock. Kickseye is really playing games with us, aren't they? Slow, steady, got it all. Now I just do a hit behind. Everything is shocked now. And I'll show you what my damage was. I know that one absolver, I just noticed it, was in range of that one railgun and kept getting pegged. Alrighty. So number 5 is done. Send the troopies back home. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's this absolver that kept getting pegged by that railgun, but I'll bet you it's still free repair when I break them all down. So let's send it back home. And hear my little puppy in the background, looking in the mirror, barking at himself. Or he's barking at the wind blow. Barking at the wind. I really hope this video helps you guys out. That's why I do them. Just slow and steady wins a race on all these. All right, especially 4 and 5. 3 actually too, but so still 1 gold. So I didn't take a lot of damage. All right, 10 minutes 33 seconds. So let's get rid of him. 6 minutes, almost 7 minutes. All right, let's get rid of the big dudes. There we go, 1 minute 44. So most likely the Dark Storm. Let's see, what was the almost about 3.5 minutes. Still free repair. Destroyer, 2 minutes. So actually, Dark Storm shouldn't be that much itself. 3 minutes. So there we go. Even with my little boo-boos that I made, I still had free repair. So don't panic. Of course, 5 is a 1-hit base. If you have to back up, go ahead and back up and then shock what you need to. You got time. So take your time. And like 2, 3, and 4, they're not 1-hits. If you make a mistake, end attack and come back. Resituate yourself, come back in. So I hope these worked. I hope you enjoy the video. I hope it helps you get a lot of XP for this event. So good luck. Any questions? Let me know.